Ushaw is a historic house and arts venue on the outskirts of Durham City. We've got extensive gardens and grounds where we also hold events. The prompt for the digital art trail really came about during the lockdown, during the COVID lockdown, because as with all other venues, our buildings had to be closed, and we found that lots and lots of people were using our gardens and grounds. It felt like a good opportunity, if we could, to bring some of the collections and some of the history of the building from the inside to the outside. So that was the prompt behind developing the app. The high-tech aspect, it just seems to work because it brings alive some of the objects and also some of our history.
The Ushaw Trail app uses a couple of different technologies. First and foremost, it's a regular trail app where you can follow a trail around the gardens and find out information about the halls, the gardens, the house. But we also use augmented reality technology in a couple of different flavours. So we have AR tags on some posts and pillars around that you can actually scan to trigger really magical effects, bringing things out of the building into the gardens. And we use GPS so that we can actually track where you're stood in the garden, so that we can bring things to life out of the ground, out of the woods, in some really exciting moments. So visitors can expect to see lots of different things on the trail. We're bringing to life lots of artefacts from inside the house, bringing them out into the garden. They'll see things like library books coming from the library, the eagle lectern spring to life and come from the chapel. There's a vestment that's hidden in the rose garden. There's lots of different exciting things that they'll find on the trail when they're here.
We'd been aware of an immersion and some of the work they'd done with a project they'd been involved with in Amble in Northumberland. And really from the beginning of this project, they were involved with us. We were sort of co-developers and of the project. The app is absolutely fantastic. It really works. There are 10 different locations, 10 different objects and items of Ushaw's history to engage with, and it works brilliantly, and it's a really enjoyable way for people to get to know our collections and our background.